Hello and welcome to sample a beer that has a tradition dating back to 1349. It comes from Kulmbach, which is part of Franconia, northern Bavaria, and Kellerbier means cellared beer. You know, industrial style lager brewing dates back to the mid-19th century. But long before that, in Franconia, brewers had discovered that the process we now call lagering is in fact done if you store the beer for a long time in a cellar. They have cool cellars there in Kulmbach. Kulmbach, that's north of Nuremberg, and they have a nice castle, the Plassenburg, on top of that mountain. It's sort of east of Kulmbach, and in this mountain they have cellars, caves that have been widened, so they have beer cellars there, and even they had people that would carry the beer for maturation on their backs into the cellar so that the beer could mature there. So this is the origin of lager beer. And if we sample that beer from that nice flip-top bottle, you can see that this cellar beer is Kellerbier. It produces a lot of foam, amber colored. And you see how much foam it produces. This is because it has a very fine carbonation. It's not fizzy. It's just this fine carbonation that builds the foam. So if you drink from the foam, that gives you a lot of CO2, but once you're down to the beer, it's just refreshing. The nose has a hint of yeastiness. The body is quite sweet, but not overly sweet. So it's just a good body for a lager beer. Much more body than in a Pilsner, but less than in a bock. So it's a very balanced beer. This very appetizing aroma that you have from the yeast is accompanied by the refreshing CO2, the very refreshing taste that you get. And then the sweetness takes over. So it's balanced from being refreshing, then being slightly sweet, with a robust maltiness, and the finish. You don't taste the bitterness, but it's dry. Dryness means you want to drink more. Actually, I'm even in the wrong position. Normally, if you have a beer that's just a session beer, you want to sit. You want to sit down and have maybe 3 or 4 bottles of that, and you want to enjoy good food with it. One food that's typical for Franconia, for the area, would be Fränkische Zwickl. These are sausages. It's in fact a bratwurst, but they don't grill it. They put it into a syrup with a lot of vinegar in it. So it's very sour, the syrup, but they don't eat the syrup. You just have this boiled bratwurst, which is unique for Franconia, and it works very well with that beer. So try, if you can get to Franconia, try to have Fränkische Zwickl. They're really nice. If you don't get the Fränkische Zwickl, try to get the beer. Try to imagine how lager beer was invented and enjoy it. And see you next week for the other Untitled Beer of the Week. Cheers. Not bad, huh?